Welcoming you all for this video lecture. Myself, Dr. B. Subramanian, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Biotechnology, JJ College of Arts and Science, Pudukkottai. In this video lecture, I'm going to discuss about organic farming versus conventional farming. Conventional farming is otherwise called as chemical farming, otherwise inorganic farming, and etc. First of all, we want to know about what is organic farming and what is conventional farming. In that, what is organic farming? Organic farming is a system which avoid or largely exclude the use of synthetic inputs like chemical fertilizer, chemical pesticides, hormone, feed attitude, and etc. And to maximum extent upon crop rotation, crop residues, animal manure, and minerals, some biological nutrients like Panchagavya, Jeevamrita. These are the things included in organic farming. When compared with conventional farming, the conventional farming is a method of farming that involves the use of synthetic fertilizer. That means chemical fertilizer, chemical pesticides, and also it use heavy machineries for the protection of plant. Then we go for components of organic farming. What are the things including in organic farming? Uh, First of all, uh, vermicompost, and another one is green leaf manure, and third one is crop rotation. Fourth one is biological management. Fifth one is animal husbandry, and sixth one is biofertilizer, and finally the manure. These are the things including in organic farming. Yes, in that vermicompost, everybody know about the term vermicompost. It's using earthworms, and the green leaf manure is green leaves used as the manure, and the crop rotation we'll discuss later. Biological management in the sense uh, intercropping system and other things we will discuss in later. And the animal husbandry we know such as cow dung and etc. And biofertilizer we are all well known about sort of factor, blue green algae, and azolla. These are the things including biofertilizer and manures. Then we go for concept of organic farming. Organic farming is an avoid use of chemical input. It's the first thing. Then second one is input only the natural residues or animal manures. This is the thing. And the third one is pest control. We have to maintain the pest control. We have to maintain the environmental and local farming systems. Then the organic farming gives biological diversity and rich nutrient yield. Yeah, some key points of organic farming. First one is protecting the long-term fertility of soil. This is the main thing. The long-term fertility is the main thing for agriculture. By maintaining organic matters, encouraging soil biological activity and other things. And second one is providing crop nutrition indirectly using relatively insoluble nutrient sources which are made available to the plant by the action of soil microorganism. This is a major content of organic farming. Then the nitrogen self-sufficiency through the use of legume and biological nitrogen fixation plants. And the legume plants like black gram and green gram, etc. Then weed and disease control system. They're relying the primarily on crop rotation, natural predicator, diversity, organic farming, resistant variety, and these are the things including in disease control. And some other things are including like natural leaf extract like Agniastra, Brahmastra. These are the things including in disease control. Then we go for method of organic farming. There are a lot of system is there. In that, we're going to majorly concern about crop rotation. First one is crop rotation. Second one is mulching. Third one is green manure. Fourth one is composting. These are the things including in organic cultivation. Yes, in this picture shows some graphical, some photographic representation of crop rotation plus intercropping and growing nitrogen fixing legume plant and manure applying in the folder crop field and integration of animal into the farming system, uh, planting rows of nitrogen fixing trees. These are the things including in organic farming. It majorly depending on nature. This is the major thing of organic farming. Organic farming is majorly dependent on nature and environment. Then we go for crop rotation. What is the rotation is the practice of planting different crops sequentially on the same plot of land to improve the soil health, optimize the nutrient in the soil, and combat pest and weed precursors. And the crop rotation also help to variety of natural predator to survive on the farm. If we look at in our local farming, we are all using different crop rotational plants. First of all, we cultivate the paddy, then we are after that we apply the green gram for legume plant, then other cereal varieties. These are the things including in crop rotation. What is the main focus of crop rotation is to maintain the soil fertility and soil nutrient level. Then we go for composting. Composting is an organic matter, that means plant and animal residues, which have been rotated by down by the action of bacteria and other organisms over the period of time. The composting, uh, the compost improve the soil fertility and water holding capacity and soil structure and soil nutrient. These are the things maintained by the composting. Composting gives a lot of nutrient to the plant as well as soil. Then we go for mulching. The mulching is the one of the best techniques for organic farming to improve the soil quality and water holding capacities. First of all, we want to know what is mulching. Mulching means covering the ground with a layer of loose material such as compost, manure, straw, dry grasses, leaves, or crop residues. Then come to mulch. Always apply the mulch to a warm, wet soil. Then the care should be taken as to the thickness of mulch applied. Okay, what is the application? What is the use of mulching? There are a lot of application is there. First one is improve the water holding level of soil, improve the soil fertility, and increase the crop nutrient level, and maintain the biological cycle of soil, and increase the soil microflora. That is the main thing of mulching. Then we go for green manure. What is green manure? The green manure is the term used to describe a specific plant or crop varieties that are grown and turned into the soil to improve its overall quality. A green manure crop can be cut and then flowed into the soil or simply let in the ground for the extended prior to tilling garden area. Example, uh, the green manure crop include uh, greens, grass mixers or legume plants and etc. Then what are the application of green manures? Control soil aeration and improve the availability of soil to water holding capacity, and improve the soil structure and improve the soil fertility, and prevent soil aeration. Already I told you, and suppress the weed. That is the main thing. Weed control system is majorly controlled by grain manures. Mm, and another major thing is break down the heavy soil. This is the major thing in applying in green manure. Uh, and finally, improve your soil in the natural way. That is the thing, basic concept of organic farming. So the green manure is majorly involved in organic agriculture systems in everywhere. Then we go for comparison of organic versus inorganic farming at nutrient and soil fertility level. In organic farming, we are using crop rotation, and we are using green manures and cover crop and compost, animal and vegetable residues used for the organic plant cultivation. Also commonly allowed to and also commonly allowed to rock phosphate, green sand, sulfur lime, and some other natural component used for organic agriculture systems. In when compared with conventional farming, in conventional farming, artificial fertilizers primarily produced from ammonia via natural gases. For example, urea and phosphorus and potash, some diammonium phosphate. These are all the things using in conventional farming. Yes, when compared with organic and conventional farming, organic farming is the best way for increase the soil fertility, because increase the soil flora by adding green manure, organic fertilizer, and crop rotation. These are the things to improve the soil fertility, improve the soil microflora. In addition to in other things concerned about conventional farming, where you applying chemical fertilizer, it increase the yield, but it reduce the soil quality. That means the soil structure, soil microflora, etc. But nowadays, the conventional farming is the major role playing in agriculture system because of the protection and usage of vegetables. So this conventional farming nowadays popular in our countries when compared with organic farming. Yeah, then we go for weed control yeah, in organic farming versus conventional farming. In organic farming, weed control system, there are a lot of systems followed by. First one is crop rotation, tillage and cultivation, including hand weeding, the row covering, and mulching. These are the things including in organic farming for weed controlling system. In conventional farming, tillage and cultivation. This and five major thing is synthetic herbicides used for weed control in conventional farming. In synthetic herbicides, it also gives some health issues to the animals or and human beings also. Then we go for pest control. In organic farming, integrated pest management is the one of the best system nowadays available in our organic farming areas. Then second one is crop rotation, tillage, interplantation or intercropping, row covering, and natural pesticide. Already I told you like Panchakavya and Agniastra. In conventional farming, they're using synthetic pesticides and GM crop. That means genetically modified crop. These are the things including in conventional farming. This picture shows how to cover the row covering. Then we go for advantage of organic farming. Enhance the soil nourishment, poison-free health food, food taste fetters, fetter storage life. increase the disease and pest tolerant varieties, and increase the drought tolerant varieties, and low input cost for the production of agriculture. When compared with conventional farming also gives more yield uh, to the agriculture peoples, and it gives some effects on quality of foods, and gives some health defect to the people and animals. This is the things including in organic farming versus conventional farming. Yes, thank you one and all.